to another video. Today we are going to be rocking the Skarmory with the Wigglytuff and pair that with the classic Swampert here. Here we have three pretty decent things against this Carbine. We're going to switch out into this Wigglytuff to see if they have anything lurking in the back that we might not want to see. Looks like our opponent is going to be throwing a Rock Slide here. We're going to be able to tank that one, and then this Carbine here is deciding to stay in, which is interesting. We're going to be throwing this Disarming Voice. They decided to let it go, and I guess they are also deciding to use the bulk of Carbine and farm us down. So with this, we don't really have that much information, but we're going to be able to get into our Skarmory here and deal these Steel Wings fast moves that is going to only allow this Carbine to throw the Rock Slide. And unfortunately for us, we do encounter the superior in the back versus our Swampert. So this is a really bad situation for us right here. We're going to throw this Hydro Cannon. We're hoping to get a shield. No shield in that situation. And our opponent is going to just throw a bunch of moves at this Skarmory at this point. This Skarmory is going to be able to resist all of these superior moves. So we don't shield the first one. We're considering shielding this next one. Unfortunately, it was the Arrow Ace, and at this point, we're looking to farm up to 2 Sky Attacks, and then we're just going to throw. So our opponent ends up having the Jellicent and Superior in the back, so our Wigglytuff was actually very valuable, as our Swampert was pretty much useless for their backline right there. So GG's to our opponent right there. Unfortunately for us, not able to bait them to switch out to any of their other stuff. And on to the next one. So like I said earlier, the Skarmory for this is going to be running Steel Wing. Steel Wing actually got a sneaky little fast move buff. So we're going to be using the Steel Wing version. But we're running the Sky Attack and Brave Bird charge move still. So we show the first one here. This is another one of those situations where we kind of want to just play this out in the lead. We don't really know what they have in the back, but they're also not willing to switch out as well. We were trying to catch a Thunderbolt right there, but our opponent ends up throwing the move right before we switch. And then there's the switch we were looking for. We got them to switch out into the Umbreon, which allows our Wigglytuff to go to work. This Wigglytuff is going to be looking to farm down. This Umbreon here is only going to be able to throw last resorts to do any kind of impactful damage. We are able to go for the farm down right there. We come out with a charge move we can throw at whatever enters. We know that they still have... Okay, well, looks like they're going to throw in their Diggersby. We know that they still have the Deoxys. And by the way, this Wigglytuff has learned the new move Icy Wind. So we were able to get the Icy Wind bait. Plus, we debuffed them. So that was one of the best situations for our Wigglytuff right there. Here, we're going to be throwing this Hydro Cannon right when we have it. Because even if they switch, we do want the damage on this Deoxys. So now we're just going to see what move this Diggersby is carrying. Looks like they have the Scorching Sand right there. In fact, they had close to 2 Scorching Sands. They go for the Scorching Sand right there, and they are able to take out our Swampert. This also tells us that they probably are only running Scorching Sand and probably the Hyper Beam. So GG's to our opponent right there. Let's see what we face in the next game. We know that the Skarmory Swampert core is pretty decent, and the Wigglytuff is there just to potentially win back switch or bait out some of the poisons. Okay, so here we're going to be letting this Hypno use their charge move. It's not a Shadow, so we're not as afraid. So here we're going to be throwing another move here. We're going to try to get a shield from this Hypno. We do get a shield, which is great. once again, they're deciding to stay in. And the fact that they threw a Shadow Ball right here tells us that we potentially could just farm down, I believe. Yeah, perfect. So great farm down right there. So much so that we are going to be able to throw a Brave Bird and either do big damage or get this last shield. And then luckily we do have the Wigglytuff right here. Wigglytuff is going to be doing neutral versus this Dragalge, as it is part poison, part dragon. And we're going to shield here because it potentially could know Gunk Shot, and it did farm up to that range. And so that is well played by us right there. Good shield, able to shield the correct Gunk Shot and win that situation. Probably had some kind of fighter in the back, I can imagine. But I'm not exactly sure. Ends up being a win for us. So here we have the Greninja. This Greninja, it is kind of a problem for our Skarmory Swampert core, but we're going to let the first one go just to see how much damage it does. Roughly 40 to 45%. So we're going to be able to get to this potential move here, and we do get a shield, which is exactly what we're looking for. We're going to let this one go. They go for the Nice Slash right there. Will they allow us to get to another move? Ooh, great call by them on going for the Nice Slash. But okay, this is great for us, as we do get the opponent to switch, and they are met with our Registeel. So here we're going to go for this Earthquake here. We want to do big damage or completely get their last shield. And then here, our opponent is able to get to another move. We let this go here because it potentially could have been Nice Slash. And then we are going to be able to take out this Greninja. And now we're just hoping that we can win the back. And indeed, we are going to be able to win because after our switch clock is expired, we should be able to go into our Wigglytuff here and just absolutely farm down their backline. Unfortunately for them, they were running ABA Ghost. Or sorry, ABA Dark, and we did have the Wigglytuff waiting for it in the back there. So GG's to our opponent. What else do we find with this team here? The Greninja, the Skarmory and Swampert core does have to watch out for Water Gun Lantern though, so keep an eye out for that. Here, the Charger Bug is going to be really good against our Skarmory, so we switch out immediately. Our opponent ends up staying in and throwing a move. Great bait by them. And there's the Whiscash right there. Whiscash also learned a new move. Is this Scold? Let's see. I don't remember actually. Yeah, it is Scold. So the Scold from Whiscash is a new move that people are going to be using. And then we use the brand new move from our Wigglytuff with the Icy Wind. We are going to shield that just for the ability to farm it down, because we know that this Wigglytuff is pretty good with their front line. Now we're going to switch out into our Swampert here. They decided to throw a move, so expecting Crunch? No, Discharge. Why are they throwing Discharge to the Swampert? So this is good for us, the fact that they haven't swapped out, and the fact that, okay, very weird. We are going to be met with the Poliwrath here. We're just going to go for this Earthquake. Boom! Big damage right there. They did not believe that we had the move. So this is turned around quickly for us as they were running double waters in the back. So this Skarmory here is pretty healthy. No matter what this Poliwrath ends up throwing, we should be able to survive it. Ends up being the Icy Wind to debuff, but they actually lose the game with 2 shields. So check out this team if you haven't already and let us know if you enjoyed the video.